What is the daily? It is May 22nd. It's been a couple of days since I've recorded, and I have not been fasting anymore. I have been just trying to continue to not eat as much, stay busy, try to keep the same mentality as far as like just useless intake. Those things like you realize how much they just diminish your energy in the right aspects, and even the mentality is. I try to stay light on my stomach, continue to drink water. I still do stupid stuff too, though. But like I said, for the most part, I still try to figure it out as in a whole. Last night was a freaking trip for me. Like I said, I just waver through mentality so much. It's whatever it wants to be. But I don't know. So I see myself almost about to mentally check into a bad state of mind per se. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get off work, you know you're about to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like the ritual thing. Like, so I see myself get home, and then once I got out the car, like I'm walking towards the crib, and I'm just like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up looking at the phone. It was 11:31. I remember for sure because I keep seeing these numbers, and it was just like, we're not gonna have a bad night tonight, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do that. So I came in. I don't know if I showered first or started typing first, but got a lot of typing in. And then I just think there's just so many levels to how I think about anything. So for me to talk about something, I have to talk about the something that got me to the something that got me to that something. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to break it down to the 10th of the millionth of the thought process for you guys to get it. But if you open yourself up to being like communication, bro, like in real life, if you're not open to communicating with just humans, you definitely can't be open to communicating with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Or just anything of that nature that pertains to like a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever you may want to call it. But you have to be willing to stop and slow down and look for signs, look for something. Something will point you in the right direction, and it'll give you information. We're not always going to, as much as we want to have that conversation with God himself, you know what I'm saying? I doubt that. I'm not going to doubt anything. You feel me? Anything is possible, but you have to read all the signs in between before you even get to that point. You have to really know that you are a different type of person, I guess, if you want to say it like that. You have to be able to acknowledge who you are and what your purpose is and what the gift and the power that you do have over people, let alone yourself. But it has to come to knowing self and knowing, like I said, I was typing, I was like, you don't really communicate with people that don't have anything to offer because you value yourself on a different level. So your friendship becomes more of like a business friendship because everything that you're talking about, you should be elevating me in some way. You feel me? So, but a lot. I felt like I had a direct connection line, you know what I'm saying, last night with the man himself. Because I was saying that I feel that I am like under oath for the things that I do. Like I have to continue. I mean, it's not. I mean, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you just, like I said, acknowledge who you are and accepting your role as such, and stop taking things so negatively. Because, like I said, you will be praised and blessings, bro. And you can't. The word blessings is underrated because it's underrated, overrated. It's just not in context with what the word is. You know what I'm saying? It's either or. Uh, it, so, like I said, man, it is. Listen, everything is not what it seems, and in order for you to look deeper into everything, you have to be able to break down the basis of creation. You know what I'm saying? You just know that these people did not choose to be here. So, in order for them to find their purpose, they have to live life. The thought process, man. It is May 22nd, like I said, man. I'm glad I got this one out for sure. Because it was a good night, refreshing. Like you would almost need like the whole like shroomy trip thing. It didn't give me. It gave me enough. You know what I'm saying? It was tough. It was a tough. I just have to focus on meditating. I have to meditate a lot more and more and more and more, because if I could do that within a day, that's why they say meditation is key at least 3 or 4 times a day. Because if you can tap into that, yeah. But like I'm saying, for you to be able to just, let's just say like a shroom trip or LSD trip sober, like technically not sober, I was last night, but I wasn't off of the hallucinogenic, you know what I'm saying? Like regardless of what it wasn't the hallucinogenic, but I was still on something where I guess I was in a euphoric type of energy feeling. So that can also help, I'm pretty sure. But man, the human, that's what I'm saying, like people are surprised by what humans can do, is because it's just what the soul wants to do, not the human. The human is just the outside shell. We can max this thing out to do a lot more, and it's just up to the mind. And so let's get right. The journey it's an incredible situation, as long as you, like I continue to say, try to be optimistic. It's not going to always work out, but you'll have a lot more positive days, positive neutral days, than you will have negative days. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just remember that. You know what I'm saying? So those negative days will pass, and there will be things to look forward to again, as long as you always have a bigger objective, a bigger goal, and set something. You have to set something up. Strive for it. Be great. It's your boy, Richie. And we up.